The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Donoma Umar Ahmed, has welcomed Dr. Malik Usman, Singapore's Minister in the Prime Minister's Office and Second Minister of Education and Foreign Affairs, to Abuja in a significant diplomatic engagement this Thursday. The meeting held at the ministry marks an essential step in fostering cooperation between Nigeria and Singapore. This visit underscores the commitment of both nations to deepen bilateral relations, exploring opportunities for mutual growth and development. Dr. Malik Usman's visit is expected to focus on strengthening economic ties, educational collaborations, and strategic partnerships between the two countries. As Singapore's Second Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Usman has been instrumental in promoting regional cooperation and advancing Singapore's interests globally.
Singapore and Nigeria will commemorate the 55th anniversary of our diplomatic relations next year, and this is timely for us to take stock of the status of our relationship, our bilateral relationship, and look at new areas of growth and opportunities for us to bring our relationship to greater heights after 55 years. We have a very warm relationship, and one of the key tenets of our relationship is our economic ties. Nigeria and Singapore have very strong economic ties, and Nigeria is Singapore's fourth largest trading partner in sub-Saharan Africa. And our trade in goods have amounted to about over 500 million Singapore dollars in goods, and our bilateral trade in services is worth about 1.3 billion Singapore dollars in 2022. Nigeria continues, as mentioned by the Permanent Secretary, to be a very attractive destination for Singapore companies. As at end 2022, Singapore companies have invested over 4.5 billion US dollars into Nigeria, and these companies have strong interest in Nigeria's agribusiness, oil and gas, transport and logistics, and infrastructure sectors. So
Nigeria's federal government, led by Ambassador Ahmed, has expressed commitment to leverage Singapore's expertise in areas such as trade, investment, and human capital development. This diplomatic engagement is anticipated to yield tangible outcomes, enhancing the existing relationship between Nigeria and Singapore.
In our discussions, we just looked at the relationship that is existing between Nigeria and Singapore and areas of collaborations that we've had. And we looked at the technical assistance that has been offered by the Singaporean government to Nigerians in areas of capacity building. And we also looked at the trade relations existing between us and emphasized the need to further escalate the relationship existing between the two countries, and also to strengthen the economic and trade relations that is existing between us generally. And of course, also we commended the contributions that Singaporean companies are making in the economic sphere in Nigeria in terms of contributing to our GDP and job creation, and also informed them that the present government of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is diversifying the economy more into non-oil areas like mining, agriculture, renewable energy, tourism, and the rest of them, and called on our guests to invite more companies that are interested in those areas that have capacities and the technology to come and invest, because Nigeria is now a bright in investment sector.
Nigeria and Singapore have maintained diplomatic relations since 1965, cooperating in trade, education, infrastructure, healthcare, and tourism. Recent developments in this relationship include $1.5 billion investment in oil and gas in 2020 and tourism cooperation memorandum of understanding signed in 2022 with potential for growth in technology, innovation, and education.